And they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
And White with the stuff.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals, in my mind, was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And it's Tatum in for Brogdon. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And Tatum launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Houston, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. It's deflected. Here's Christopher. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Williams finds Brown. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
From 12 feet out. Here's Christopher. White covering. Porter inside. Tatum on him. That shot missing. And so White will bring it up for Boston. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum. Get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Here's Christopher. A beautiful reverse layup.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
They recover it. White against Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
And Porter drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Brown outside. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Marjanovic is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Washington. And it's Nix in at the shooting guard position. Tatum, that's for two. Money from the wing. Tatum's got 33 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Tries it from 9. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Pritchard. He's checked in for Houston.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Offensive rebound. And it's Nix missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brown, good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Nix passes to Marjanovic. Nix, good. Nix has got 4 points this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And the dunk by Tatum.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
So it's the Celtics now. Tatum dishes to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 9th assist in the game now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Nix passes to Washington. Drills the three-pointer.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 40 points.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
And he banks in the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Washington. No good on the shot. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum finds Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 44.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Here's Marjanovic, and that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Tatum. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Brown. And a switch here also for Houston. Garuba's checked in. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. On offense, here are the Celtics. Off the inbound, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
At the line, Brown.
Free throw good from Brown.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Marjanovic, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Yep, it counts.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coach. His execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Clark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
11 feet away, and Griffin sends it back. Right the pass to Hauser. The kick out to Brown. Hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and great run to finish it off.
Free throw good from Brown. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's the pass to Nix. The Rockets again can't hit. Brown down low. He's covered by Washington. Brown, good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching.